WanderingWinder here. Dominion. How good is Storeroom Hound? Not very good, right? Hamlet Hound, on the other hand, maybe. Maybe. And is a defense against Torturer? Could see, could see. Um, Storeroom also pretty decent. Oh, there's also Navigator Hound. That's hot. Let's take a Storeroom. And probably will need a silver. I want to get a lot of hounds. I kind of want a Navigator. Let's do it. So we want to get Hamlets and Hounds. Okay, we're going to get... So we have 2 Hamlets and 2 Hounds now. Don't want to discard for plus buy, I don't think. Probably just want to play Hound here. Okay. Let's not trigger this, but do go all the way down here and get ourselves to Grand Market. Okay, you've taken the last of the Hounds now. Let's go. Actually, let's just discard for coins here. Because, yeah, I don't want to skip these Grand Markets. So you have more Hounds than me. Let's discard all these. We need more villages, I think. And I wouldn't mind a torturer at this point, because I kind of also need to draw more. And I knew there was my last storeroom in the top there. Okay, piles are worth watching out for. If I go double grand market here, can I lose? You have two. I think it's technically possible. No, I mean, you can't get that much money. Okay, so I think I want to lead on Hamlet here so I can play Navigator next and hopefully get into another Hamlet. Yeah, this is fine. Is it? It's not. Um, draw the torturer. Draws 3. Oh, I draw the storeroom next. Yeah. Okay. Now I draw through 4. And I probably just stop here. Now let's draw on a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't great. We're going to province there in an attempt to be a little bit safe. Okay, you're going after natives. Sure. Native villages, that is. Okay. I guess I'm not really in range to win this turn either. Oh, this is probably a really bad shuffle to trigger. Just try to win by scoring enough. Yeah. So we're not going to trigger this shuffle. We're just going to have, we're going to hope that you try to torture us. So that, well, actually that doesn't matter either. We're not going to trigger this shuffle. We're going to be blind going into the next one, which is going to be pretty bad. Okay, this is good, at least. You didn't have a turn here, really. You do have a bit of stuff on your mat. This is only 6 money. You probably dare not take Grand Market here, although maybe you do. I don't know, you take a gold, okay. Just play off provinces here is the hope. Probably actually draw with the hound here. This is like double province? Yes. That was fast enough that I'm okay giving that. In an estate, yep. Obviously you can just discard 2 hounds here, which I assume you do. Gains a... oh, it's extra money, I guess? So I think I'm just supposed to take province here, right? There's no win. Yeah. And that should make it pretty hard for you, I think. So you need province and a lot of duchies now. 4 plus 2 estates, or 5 duchies. 5 duchy, well, 4 duchies and 2. Let's assume you just have all the buys you ever need. 4 duchies is 20 money, 24, that's 32. I don't think you can make that much. You can make a lot, but I don't think you can make that much. So you probably have to hope for a dud from me, or an inability to score much. Yeah, this isn't enough. Okay, this should be enough to win, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the hound thing seemed good here. Torture was a smithy, basically, but not sure how I feel about the navigator. Seemed okay, but terminal space kind of was an issue. I just got a bit ahead, like, through the mid game, and then even though you had more hounds than me, I mean, I think that might be the issue, right? You tried to win the hound split, and instead I made my deck better, and making my deck better was a bigger thing. I mean, draws also, when I got hamlets instead of native villages, and I think the hamlets are better, although there is something to be said about native village here. So I'm not entirely sure, but I think a big deal was like you focused on the split and I focused on just making a decent deck at the time. And I think that's so often the case when you go for a split, that it's not that worth it. But I don't know. That's maybe not the right lesson. It's very hard to tell in the abstract and only seeing one player's hands. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again another time.